What's good, boys? No content today, so we got nothing to talk about marketing, anything of that nature, but we do have a gameplay for you guys. You guys have been asking for a gameplay. I ended up having a crazy game live on stream, twitch.tv/therealdatruthyadig. We will be live tonight, so come through. Probably playing some chimps. Hopefully PlayStation's back up so we can grind the no money spent. But we went against Trey Thomas. Now, if you don't know Trey Thomas, all you got to do is search Trey Thomas on YouTube, Twitch, X, whatever. Trey Thomas Madness. He's one of the better Madden players in the world. Competitive Madden player, I believe. Turned over to competitive college player. He's been doing both. Does a great job in the community with helping people out and understand concepts. We got matched up with him. Like, generally, I don't like to play Gauntlet on stream, which, by the way, this is my first Gauntlet game, so kind of crazy to get matched up with him for my first Gauntlet game, but nevertheless, we try to make it happen. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. It was a crazy, crazy game, and I got turned up a little bit. I'm explaining to it in the voiceover why I got turned up a little bit, but let's get into it. All right, boys, here we go. You can see we're loading up, and I see in the right-hand corner, I was like, Trey Thomas. I actually tell my chat, why am I getting this on my first game? Like, what did I do to deserve to have to sweat like this in my first game? But I'm a competitor at the end of the day. I ain't going to give in, so I was like, let's lock in and make it happen. So he starts off with the ball first. Great thing for me that he starts off with the ball first. He tries to go up top to John Ross. Now, you can see I have Caleb Downs over there, who is a safety, but I haven't played corner because, one, he has 99 speed, and he has ball hawk, and I put him in an outside third, which allows him, when the ball is thrown, to get a speed boost to that, right? So it goes to 3rd and 10. He puts a great concept on the field. As you can see, I did have my hook to curl try to get out there to stop that, but was unable to get out there because it was a DN. Understandable, that's fair. I did try to put up something out there to stop it because I knew it was coming, and it is a very, very common concept out of trips to run that curl, which you will, or a comeback route, which you will see throughout this video. So he hurries up, gets the 1st and 10. This route confused me, which I don't know why it confused me because I run the same damn thing too. He hits Reggie Bush on the wheel route. Bang. I should have had it manned up with one of my linebackers, but great play by him. Absolutely great play by him. We get to 2nd and 10. You can see I'm putting different stuff on the field. He has the corner out, but for some reason his leg must have been out of bounds. 3rd and 10. He hurries up because he liked what he saw, and to be honest, it was wide open. It was wide open. I did not get my flat over there for my DN. Now, I should have made an adjustment throughout this video. As you can see, we made an adjustment there, but he made a great play. Exact same play you're going to see throughout this video where you have a whirly bird route and a comeback route. Now, this is where it gets spicy, right? Where it absolutely gets spicy. As you can see, I only rush 2, and I'm just using everything I can across the middle. We get a little bit of pressure. He breaks contain. We send guys, and that happens, right? I pause the game because I'm like, bro, what do I have to do? I'm facing a great player. I know there's a problem with catching picks, but straight to my guy's hand should be intercepted. I'm on tilt. I'm already pissed. Very next play, 4th and goal. You can see my hook to curl just stands there and doesn't do anything. He paused the game, right? And then he comes into the stream and says, don't you ever pause my game again. Now, anyone who knows me personally, I'm a competitor. If you turn me up, I'm one of those people, when you talk to me, it doesn't make me play bad. It makes me play better. So we get back on offense. 2nd and 10 here. You can see I put the whirly bird route. I had the corner route, but decided not to throw it because I didn't want to be. I wanted to be too careful with that. But we will hit that later in the video, I promise you. We get 3rd and 7, and I put in a great route combination. Now, I do believe on this, right? I had Y if I highballed it, but I didn't throw it. I was like, I'll wait till he comes back to the ball. Bing. Sometimes you got to be patient and make things happen. If I throw high ball to Y, he might catch it, which you'll see later on in this drive what I'm talking about. We get to 1st and 10. Now, I believe I put that route combination on the field that we had talked about, right? So you can see it would have been open, but I hit the drag. Now, if you remember earlier, I had the drag wide open and didn't hit it. Sometimes I don't hit it, and this is what I was talking about with the Y being open. And he drops it. I also could have threw the corner out with the high ball. You see my face where I'm like, dude, blue throw. He has separation. Probably should catch that, but it's more like a 60, 70, 30 ball. And unfortunately, I didn't catch it. So he motions across when he gets back on offense. And I'm thinking wheel route, but I had an audible, and he caught me in an audible, I'll be honest. He was doing a great job of quick snapping and getting me when I wasn't fully ready. Shout out to him for doing that. hits his little baby in route or whatnot. So, and like I said, I stay in mid blitz because I know how to adjust out of mid blitz, but you'll see later on, we do have other defenses we can play. So again, he motions in. I don't follow Reggie Bush. He consistently was getting me on that because I wasn't manning up. I was trying to do so many other things and worried about the trip side. We always forget about the non-trip side with the wheel route and the corner route. So I play good defense here, but I forget to put my hook to curl in the middle of the field, and that's wide open. If my hook to curl is right there, that's not wide open. And I did put that on several times, but unfortunately, it was not one of those times. So he hurries up. Fairness, he hurries up. He likes what he sees. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to double hard flat it. I thought about putting it in the cloud, but I knew they wouldn't get out there. So now what I do is I shade outside on the tight end and shade inside on the corner, and I man press. Boom. Because of that, the corner is in great position. We get a pick, and now we're in business. We're in business to make something shake and make something. So we get back on offense, 1st and 10, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. My job is to score here and to leave him as less time as possible. That's my thought process when it comes to this. Score and leave him less time as possible. I hit this high ball because he had been starting on his linebacker, but been switch sticking to that corner, and his linebacker will be out of position. So if I high ball that, I feel like it was a good chance if I caught it. 1st and 10 here. We try to set up, a little something here and try to catch him on that B route again. He does not. He does a good job of usering, so we end up taking a sack, but that's okay. If you look on the left-hand side, the comeback route was there. And we're thinking about, yep, we will hit that again eventually. And here it is, boom, comeback route, wide open, dot. I told y'all that is going to be a very, very staple thing you see throughout this video. And a good trips player is going to use that a lot, right? Here is, remember earlier when I said that corner route, we finally hit that corner route. Was a yellow throw, still made it happen. So here, we motion across, we go to our quarterback zone. I just wanted to get the clock running, so that's why I was like, I'm going to quarterback zone him to death. We get 1st and goal here. Now, I'll be honest, I did not want to score here, but unfortunately, when you play against a good player, when you get points, you got to take points. I should have went down and made him use more timeouts, which you'll see the reason why here shortly, but nevertheless, it happened. So he gets back on offense. Now, I see the wheel route, right? But I see him scrambling to the right, so I don't pay attention. He is getting hit and throwing back across his body to make a dot. There's not much more I can do when it comes to that. If he's going to make that throw, I'm supposed to lose. There's no one who else should be making that throw, but obviously he made that throw. That's all good. So 1st and 10, we get back on offense. I just hit the flat route because he's been giving me the flat route, get my 10 yards. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this next play. You can see I have a corner route and I have a streak. Now, I throw the corner route. Probably should have been an interception, but I feel like I got my one back earlier, but he switched it to it, right? So coming out of the second half, I put the exact same route concept, knowing he's going to switch stick to it, right? Bada bing, over the top. This is where switch sticking can get you really in trouble. It is a great feature, but if you go against a good player, they can catch you switch sticking and hit a bomb. That's what happened there. We caught him switch sticking and we hit a bomb. So we're back square even. So it's like we got to fight now. We're going to have to get at least one stop to win this game. I don't know when that stop's going to come. I don't know where that stop's going to come. We're going to score, but we got to get one stop to win this game, right? So third and 4 setup. Now you can see I had a cloud flout up there, but I had my zone drops back to 20. That's the reason why he was 20 yards downfield. If he wasn't 20 yards downfield, he would have been right there for that whirly bird route. But nevertheless, we put bad stuff on the field. We get a sack here. You see, there wasn't many sacks. So we both did a great job of avoiding sacks and setting up our pressure. So 3rd and 13. I knew what he's going to try to go to here was the real wheel route, right? And I was actually prepared for it. One of the few times I was really prepared for to go to the wheel route. You see, I'm on it myself. We get pressure. But some reason he throws the shit anyway, and I feel like I should have had a pick there. It took me, I actually strafed to make an interception. You can see as I was looking at the camera, but it didn't give it to me. And then he runs the same play. Now, if I had eye discipline, I would just run with that corner route, because I had a hooked curl in a middle read in the middle that would have taken care of anything in the middle, but eye discipline, I didn't have it, right? So he goes to the wheel route again. I'm on it, but then he has a car in the middle of the field. Again, hooked to curl. I didn't put it on the field. When I put it on the field, it's good. When I don't put it on the field, obviously the middle of the field's wide open. That's my own fault. Obviously, he hurries up because he got a big gain, right? I understand that he hurries up. So I knew he was going to try to go to something in terms of the flower. You can see I put a flat route out there in terms of on the left side, but I should have went to a more cover 2 look. But nevertheless, I have a middle read and a hook to curl, and I should have had that middle guy and a hook to curl. But you can see he kind of had the wheel route, but at the same time, if he throws that, I believe he believes, and I believe I'm going to pick that off. So nevertheless, we go to, he gets to 3rd and 10. When we get to 3rd and 10, you can see I kind of have a cover 2 on the side, but again, my fat end, Julius Peppers, can't drop into coverage and take the cloud underneath. So, 50 seconds left. You know my motto. It's time to clock and go get this dub. We had the comeback route again. I didn't throw it. So, we get to 4th and 25. This is basically my life, right? This is the game. I'm like, okay, I know he's going to switch stick the corner route because people love to switch stick the corner route. So, if I can have B get a clear out route, I hadn't ran this dot all day. We should have the post wide open. We do dot, bang for the life. Huge play. Huge play to keep it going. 3rd and 5 here. Now, I run a little flood concept so I can get this angle route. I had the tight end on the flat, had an angle route, and I had a whirly bro route on the flat on the left side. So he had to pick and choose which one. I would have them both open. And now it's milk and cookies time. Milk and cookies time with Reginald Bush. Just don't fumble my rock is all I ask for. Don't fumble my rock. So 1st and 10, we start off. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to this, right? Because I do have something open on this play, but I decide not to throw it and just to take my yards. You can see I have the comeback route open again, but I'm like, okay, let's just take my 9, get down, 2nd and 3. We come to 3rd and 4. I told y'all this is going to be a lot of stuff y'all going to see in this video. Comeback route, bang, wide open, 47 seconds left. 30 seconds left. We hit. We're just like we want to run some clock. So we start scrambling. I see he starts coming to me. We hit X. Boom. Big McMillan, who just came out. We fight down. 22 seconds left. I actually don't want to score here. I want to have him make his timeouts because I plan on going for 2. We even subbed in Shedeur Sanders so we wouldn't have to deal with wear and tear. But I end up leaving him 20 seconds left. I can't go for 2 there. Too much time left. Now, remember how I told y'all I come out in different defenses. This was the different defense we came out. 3-3-5 stack. I put some zones on the field, and I was like, I got to make some plays. Now, I believe he has the corner out wide open, but he decides for some reason to throw it up. We get an interception. We just got to get down into field goal range, and we do. So we get down into field goal range. I have the new kicker who has all the platinum ability, so I was like, I'm feeling confident in making this kick. We get the ball down, and we get the kick up, and the kick is good, and then the competitiveness takes over. Get out of here! What are you talking about? Trey Thomas? Get the f*** off my field! What are you talking about? Let's pull this shit up, huh? So that was the game, boys. Great game again. Shout out to Trey. When I'm playing virtual gridiron, when I'm playing basketball, I see no friends, right? And I see no one. I just see my opponent. So I get competitive as much as anyone. And when someone, like I said, talks, it turns me up. Look, he'll probably beat me, 6 out of 10 times. But at the end of the day, it was a great game. I wanted to bring it to the YouTube because you guys wanted to obviously see gameplay. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Again, shout out to Trey Thomas. Does a lot for the gaming community in terms of football, Madden, college as it is. But today was our day. So at the end of the day, we got the dub. So we came out on top. I'm out. Deuces.